5 states are currently rewriting their property tax laws, and retirees are the primary beneficiaries. These aren't just proposals sitting in a committee somewhere. These aren't empty campaign promises that might never see the light of day. These are laws that have passed, changes that have taken effect, and new protections that simply did not exist 12 months ago. The property tax landscape for retirees is shifting faster right now than at any time in decades. Some of these changes are saving seniors thousands of dollars a year. Others are creating entirely new programs that let you freeze your assessment, defer your taxes, or in one specific case, potentially eliminate your property tax bill altogether. One state just raised its Homestead exemption to $100,000, the highest in the country. Another is refunding up to 100% of property taxes paid. And one state is actively working to eliminate property tax on primary residences entirely. Not reduce, eliminate. Welcome to Tax Hack Pro. In this video, we are going to count down the 5 states that just updated their property tax laws for retirees. We will cover exactly what changed, who qualifies, and precisely how to take advantage before the deadlines pass. If you own a home and you are retired or planning to be, these are the critical changes you need to know about. Number 5 starts right now. Number 5, Georgia, the county-by-county expansion. Georgia is doing something different. Instead of implementing one blanket statewide program, Georgia passed a constitutional amendment that gave individual counties more power to create their own senior exemptions. The result has been a county-by-county race to attract and keep retirees. With 159 counties, each now has the ability to set its own rules, creating a patchwork of opportunities for savvy homeowners. Some counties have gone aggressive, exempting seniors from school taxes completely. Others are implementing assessment freezes, and new exemptions are being adopted faster than most people can track. Here is what is happening on the ground. In Cobb County, seniors 62 and older can qualify for significant school tax exemptions. Cherokee County offers multiple senior exemptions that stack together for greater savings. Gwinnett County is actively expanding its senior programs to stay competitive, and these are just examples. The list keeps growing. Some Georgia counties now exempt seniors from 100% of school taxes. Others freeze your assessment at the value it was when you turned 65. So even as property values skyrocket around you, your tax bill stays frozen in time. The key is knowing what your specific county offers, because the rules are different everywhere. If property tax law changes like these affect your retirement budget, hit that subscribe button. At Tax Hack Pro, we track what is changing in every state so you never miss an update that could save you money. Georgia's county-by-county approach means the rules are different everywhere. Some counties exempt seniors from school taxes completely. Others freeze your assessment at age 65, but you have to check your county tax assessor's website and apply before your deadline. That is Georgia at number 5. Expanding options but requiring research. Number 4 took a completely different approach. Instead of exemptions and freezes, they are just giving the money back. Nebraska is refunding up to 100% of property taxes paid. And most eligible seniors have no idea it exists. But here is the catch with Georgia. You have to apply. None of this is automatic. Each county has different deadlines. Some exemptions have income limits, and your home typically has to be your primary residence. The opportunity is real, but so is the paperwork. If you are in Georgia and you are 62 or older, your first call should be to your county tax assessor. Ask what exemptions are available. Ask what the deadlines are. Ask what changed recently, because in Georgia the answer might be a lot. Georgia's county system means opportunity, but also complexity. Every county is different. Every deadline is different. If you are in Georgia, call your county assessor this week. But Georgia's approach, exemptions and freezes, is just one way states are helping seniors. The next state took a more direct route. They are literally sending refund checks. Nebraska is refunding property taxes, and the program just expanded significantly. Georgia at number 5, a state where county-by-county expansion is creating new exemptions faster than most people can track. If you are 62 or older in Georgia, there is a good chance your county now offers something it didn't offer 5 years ago, but you have to find it and apply for it. Number 4 is Nebraska, and they took a completely different approach to property tax relief. Instead of reducing what you owe on the front end, Nebraska is refunding what you paid, up to 100%. The refund revolution is next. Number 4, Nebraska. Nebraska flipped the script on property tax relief. Instead of complicated exemption programs with different rules for different situations, instead of assessment freezes that require you to reapply every year, Nebraska took a simpler approach. You pay your property taxes like normal, then you file a form with the state, and the state sends you a refund. up to 100% of what you paid, not a reduction on next year's bill, an actual check or direct deposit, putting the money back in your pocket. Here is what changed. In 2024, Nebraska significantly expanded its Property Tax Credit Act through LB 143. Income limits were raised, meaning more people qualify. Refund amounts were increased, meaning bigger checks, and the program is continuing to expand in 2025 and 2026. The process is beautifully simple. Pay your property taxes like you always do, then file Form PTR with the Nebraska Department of Revenue. The state calculates your refund based on your income and property tax burden, and you get a check. That is it. No complicated formulas to figure out. The goal is to effectively eliminate the community college portion of your property tax bill and significantly reduce the school district portion. For many seniors, this results in a refund that covers a substantial percentage of their total tax bill. But here is the problem. Millions of dollars in refunds go unclaimed every year because people don't file the form. They pay their taxes and assume that's the end of it. In Nebraska, paying your taxes is just the first step. Filing for your refund is the second, and it is the most important one. If you live in Nebraska, you need to know about the property tax credit. It is not automatic. You have to ask for it. But when you do, the results can be thousands of dollars back in your pocket. Nebraska is proof that sometimes the best tax relief is a direct refund. Number 3 is Colorado, and they have created a safety net that allows seniors to stay in their homes even if they can't afford the taxes. It is a combination of two powerful programs, a massive exemption and a deferral option that changes the game. Colorado at number 3. Colorado has long been a popular retirement destination, but rising property values have threatened to push seniors out. So the state responded with a two-pronged attack. First, the senior property tax exemption. If you are 65 or older and have lived in your home for at least 10 years, Colorado exempts 50% of the first $200,000 of actual value from property taxes. That is an immediate, significant reduction in your bill, but Colorado didn't stop there. They also expanded their property tax deferral program. This is the safety net. If even with the exemption, you cannot afford your property taxes, the state allows you to defer them. You stop paying property taxes. The state pays the county for you. The taxes become a lien on your home, accruing interest at a very low, simple rate. You don't pay until you sell the home or pass away. This effectively means that no senior in Colorado should ever lose their home because of property taxes. You can use the equity you have built over decades to pay the taxes you owe today without having to sell or move. It allows you to age in place with security, and most Texas seniors haven't enrolled yet. Here is the power of using both programs together. Let's say you have a $400,000 home with a $4,000 property tax bill. The Homestead exemption reduces that by about $1,000, down to $3,000. Then the deferral program kicks in. The state pays that $3,000 for you. Your out-of-pocket cost is zero. You stay in your home. You don't write a check to the tax collector. Your equity covers it down the road. Colorado essentially said, "We are not going to let property taxes push seniors out of their homes." Between the exemption and the deferral, they built a system where that doesn't have to happen. Colorado gives seniors two powerful tools, the exemption to reduce what you owe and the deferral to postpone the rest. Combined, you can stay in your home without a current property tax burden. But Colorado's approach is about postponement. You are building a liability against your estate. The next state took a different approach. Just exempt more of your home's value, a lot more. Texas raised its homestead exemption to $100,000, the highest in the country, and the savings are immediate and permanent. Colorado at number 3, a senior protection package that combines exemptions and deferral to let you stay in your home without current property tax burden. The exemption reduces your bill. The deferral covers what is left. Together, they create a zero out-of-pocket option for qualifying seniors. Number 2 is Texas, and they just made history. In November 2023, voters approved Proposition 4, raising the homestead exemption to $100,000. That is the largest in the entire country. The impact is immediate, permanent, and massive. Most eligible seniors still haven't enrolled. Texas is next. Number 2, Texas. And what Texas just did isn't an update, it is history. In November 2023, voters approved Proposition 4, raising the homestead exemption from $40,000 to $100,000. That is not a typo. $100,000 of your home's value is now completely exempt from school district property taxes. It is the largest homestead exemption in the entire country. No other state comes close. Texas didn't just tweak the system, they transformed it. Here is how it works. The first $100,000 of your home's value is completely exempt from school district property taxes. And school taxes are the largest portion of most Texas property tax bills. Every homeowner benefits, but for seniors, it gets even better. If you are 65 or older, you get an additional $10,000 exemption on top of the $100,000. And here is the real power. Your school taxes freeze at age 65. Whatever you were paying in school taxes the year you turned 65, that is your number forever. Property values can double. Your school taxes stay the same. In fact, with the new $100,000 exemption, your frozen amount actually drops. The state mandated that existing tax ceilings be recalculated to reflect the new, higher exemption. So your frozen amount didn't just stay steady, it went down. This is arguably the most aggressive property tax protection for seniors in the United States, a $110,000 exemption plus a permanent freeze on school taxes. If you are a senior in Texas and you haven't filed for your over-65 homestead exemption, you are literally donating money to the government. The savings can be thousands of dollars a year, every year, for the rest of your life. But even Texas kept the property tax system in place. They just carved out a huge exemption. The number one state on our list is trying to do something even more radical. They are trying to eliminate property tax on primary residences entirely, not just reduce it, not just freeze it, end it. Number 1, North Dakota. North Dakota is currently pushing the boundaries of what is possible in property tax reform. There is a serious, organized movement and proposed legislation to completely eliminate property taxes on primary residences. This isn't just a fringe idea. It has gained significant traction and support. The proposal is simple. The state government, flush with revenue from energy and other sources, would cover the cost of local services, allowing homeowners to pay zero property tax on their primary home. While the complete elimination is still a battle being fought in the legislature, and at the ballot box, North Dakota has already implemented massive relief. The homestead property tax credit was recently expanded significantly. Now seniors 65 and older with income below a certain threshold can qualify for a credit that eliminates nearly all of their property tax liability. The state also offers a property tax credit for all homeowners, regardless of age, which acts as a direct reduction on your bill. But the real story is the push for total elimination. If North Dakota succeeds, it will become the first state in the modern era to say no to property taxes on homes. It would make North Dakota arguably the best state in the country for retirees from a tax perspective. No state income tax on Social Security, and potentially no property tax on your home. North Dakota takes the number one spot because they are thinking bigger than anyone else. They aren't just trying to make property taxes bearable, they are trying to make them obsolete for homeowners. Whether they fully succeed or simply continue to expand credits, North Dakota is leading the way in property tax reform. If you live in one of these states, you have new rights and new savings waiting for you. But you have to take action. Governments rarely call you to offer a tax break. You have to claim it, check your assessment, file your forms, call your county office. If you found this information helpful, please hit that subscribe button for Tax Hack Pro. We track property tax law changes as they happen so you never miss an update. Comment below which of these 5 states affects you. Are you in Georgia, Nebraska, Colorado, Texas, or North Dakota? What questions do you have? And share this video with someone who needs to know, a friend, a family member, a neighbor, someone in one of these states who has no idea the law just changed in their favor. The savings are real. The changes are happening, but only for people who know. Now you know. I'll see you in the next one.